Hi, I'm Chip Wade, and I'm here to talk about your new Aero Shed. Aero Sheds are DIY, so yes, anybody can put it together, but I'm here to give you some helpful tips to make your build safe, easy, and a big success. Everything I'm about to show you can be found in the instruction manual, including great maintenance tips to keep your shed looking great for years to come. Now, it's a great idea to make sure your shed's location is in a good spot with lots of space. And pay special attention to the area in front of the doors, especially if they swing out. Now, you want this area to be free of any obstacles and have enough room to bring in all your large stuff, like your lawnmower, in and out with no problems. Choose an area that's as flat as possible. This shed, called the Select, will sit perfectly with no base needed on a concrete area. If you start building on a flat surface and still notice the pre-drilled holes are not lining up, this could be because your floor channels are not square. Now's a good time to reassess and measure. Aero sheds don't include a floor in the box, but we recommend installing your shed on a wooden platform, on concrete, or even on a deck. If you install it directly on the ground, Aero also offers base and floor frame kits as an option to add a solid floor to your shed. Go online to choose the best option for you. To help prevent condensation, you want to provide a really well-drained base. You can use crushed rock or even gravel to help prevent moisture from permeating into the shed through the base. You want to provide for adequate groundwater drainage away from the shed's base as well. As an extra level of prep, install a continuous, unbroken plastic vapor barrier with a thickness of 6 mils between the exposed ground surface and the building's base. Now, let's make sure you have all the proper tools. A number 2 Phillips screwdriver. Now, it's great if it has a magnetic tip, and even better if you have a cordless drill. A utility knife or scissors, pliers, a level, a tape measure for measuring those diagonals to square the frame, and a wrench. Aero provides you with nuts, bolts, washers, and screws. If instructed, use weather stripping tape on the roof peak and ensure that it adheres to clean panels. Now, try not to stretch it. Apply it directly off the roll. And for your personal safety, please listen closely. After all, you are building a structure that's bigger than you. Keep children and pets away when you're building. Wear long sleeves. Always wear work gloves and safety glasses. Never put your whole weight on the roof. And when you use your stepladder, make sure it's fully opened and even on the ground. Now, I know what you're thinking. Of course, Chip, but it's really easy to forget to check all these things when you're moving fast. Check to make sure that the weather is good. You don't want it to start raining halfway through and leave an unstable, unfinished shed. Also, avoid building on a windy day to prevent damage to the steel panels during the assembly. I highly recommend that you get another person to help you build your shed. Oh, hey, this is my wife, Polly, my favorite helper. Now, neither of you actually needs to be an expert, but you're definitely going to appreciate the extra set of hands. Next, I recommend laying out all of the parts for 2 reasons. This will help you get familiar with the parts, and if a part happens to be missing, you can get a replacement before building, saving you time and frustration. You'll see on the bare metal parts, there's an identification number. See, it's stamped right here. Now don't worry, the printed numbers can be easily wiped off after your shed is assembled. If you're building your shed when it's damp, make sure to be really careful the number doesn't get wiped off. Let's quickly talk about washers. You want to make sure all of your washers are used where instructed and that they're flush with the panels. You don't want to over tighten the screws because this can actually crack those washers. When you're done assembling your shed, you must anchor it. If not, your shed can get damaged or cause damage. Don't leave your shed unattended until it's completely assembled and properly anchored. Now, you're probably asking yourself, which anchor should I use? Aero offers anchor kits that you can purchase for a variety of anchoring options. Plan to have the appropriate anchors on site before you start building. Now, we recommend completing your shed all in the same day in order to anchor it properly. You can get a head start on your shed maybe the day before and start making the sub-assemblies that are shown in the manual. As you can imagine, I've got a lot of tools and lawn equipment, and that's why I love this select shed. Come inside and take a quick look at how I've made my Aero shed perfect for me. It's sturdy and has ample space to store all of my gear. I know my wife Polly loves the classic shed for all of her gardening.
Hey Chip.
Oh hey, Polly loves the classic shed because she loves to garden. You can see how much space she has for all of her stuff. It also has this handy workbench that you can get online. Aero sheds are proudly manufactured in the US, in Breeze, Illinois. And in 2020, Aero celebrated their 50th anniversary, making quality steel outdoor storage products.